it just helps you helps you build self-esteem. It helps you feel a part of a fabric of a community. You're not just like a face of a community. You become a part of a family.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Airdrie Inside. I am your host, Chris Glass, and I am here with Kaal Cheyne. Kaal, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Chris. Glad to be here.
So, Kaal, tell me about yourself.
Well, I am originally from Calgary, but I've been here for 5 years now, raising my family here.
Perfect.
And yeah, I've just been loving the community here and just getting involved in the community as much as I possibly can. And yeah.
So tell me about your family. So is it, do you have children?
Yes, I do have a child. He just turned 5. So
okay.
As soon as we started having a family, we moved here to Airdrie and got out here just as COVID was starting. But
perfect.
Yeah, so we got a little 5-year-old. He just started kindergarten, and yeah, it's been a pretty exciting time.
My wife and I also had a COVID baby, and she's almost 5 now.
Okay, yeah.
They're a different breed, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely house cats that have been let outside for the first time.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure.
So when you talked about being involved with the community, talk to me about your involvement.
So right now I'm involved with the Nose Creek Players.
The iconic Nose Creek
iconic,
Players.
Yeah. So they've been around community theater's been around in Airdrie now for 40 years. Started off as Little Theater Airdrie, and then 2011 we turned into Nose Creek.
Right.
We've been keeping community theater going in Airdrie here ever since.
So one of the things that I've really fallen in love with this city is when you pull back the layer, the arts and culture community is so strong. We've had some great musicians come through here. We've had great artists come through here, and this is no different. So talk to me about the arts and culture scene here in Airdrie.
Yeah, it's ready to burst. There's so many great young talent here. They want to be involved. They are passionate, and they just need a platform to get going, right? And that's what Nose Creek Players is here to try and help springboard that and try to give them a stage to present themselves and show their talents.
Right, and I've seen you guys a lot recently at Airdrie Fest, and I've been the host of Airdrie Fest for the last 7 years. I think every year we've had Nose Creek Players out. So tell me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about the involvement.
We try to be involved in the community as much as possible. We're all about building community and making sure that if there's an event out in Airdrie, we're trying to be out there and trying to be supportive of it and just try to make sure we're being involved and out there and getting our names out there. There's so many people moving to Airdrie. We want to make sure that we offer them a place to come and be welcome.
Right. So I think that's important when you talk about feeling welcome and feeling a part of it, because, my background quite famously is sports, but little known people who know me going back way, way, way long ago, Carabon Haggy, if you're listening, I've been in 3 plays in my life as well. So
okay.
I've done very small amounts of time on stage, but it was a real joy to be up there. It was a real thrill.
Right.
Tell me how it helps people belong.
It just helps you helps you build self-esteem. It helps you feel a part of a fabric of a community. You're not just like a face of a community. You become a part of a family kind of thing, right? So those people that you are involved with a play in, they become your family. They become you're part of your extended family. And you build relationships that last a lifetime.
Right.
Yeah. So it's really important to the fabric of being part of Airdrie. It helps you integrate into the community better and faster. And it's just the people that you meet and get connected to. It's just a great way to show that. And yeah.
Now, Kaal, tell me a little bit about how you got into theater. What was your genesis? What got you on stage?
For sure. It started from a really young age. I was lucky enough to have an elementary school that had a drama program.
Yes.
So I did Taming of the Shrew in grade 2.
Okay. That's a heavy subject matter for grade 2.
Now that I think about it back now, that was really advanced for grade 2. But I just had a natural ability and comfort being on stage. I was a very, very quiet person, but when I was being able to get on stage, allowed me to let myself kind of get out there, right? So, that just kind of went from there. I went drama through high school, was even in a TV show that was on YTV for a little bit.
Which TV? I have to ask now. Which TV show?
It was called Soccer Shorts. So it was on 13 episodes in like 98.
Okay.
So to do the 13 episode run there, I thought I was going to be a big TV star. And then, it didn't really happen that way. But I went into acting at Mount Royal College, now university. And they unfortunately don't have a program there anymore. But did acting there. And, life got in the way. And then, since COVID and stuff, I decided, it's time to get back into my passion and get involved something in the city. And this is something that I can, really get involved with and help out and get back to that kind of passion that I love.
So when I was in high school, we used to go to Drama Fest every year, which was one of the best collection of plays and artists that I've ever been a part of. I'm assuming you've gone to the iconic Drama Fest.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure I did.
I remember there was these two set of twins that were quite talented in the arts, and they were in a bunch of plays. And I thought to myself, man, they're going to be famous one day. They're two girls from Sir Winston Churchill, I think. And they ended up being Tegan and Sarah, who ended up becoming huge and getting recording labels and all that kind of thing. So that's my fun Drama Fest story for who hit it big.
Very cool. Very cool.
So what do the Nose Creek Players have going on right now?
So right now we're celebrating our 40 years of community theater in Airdrie. And we're celebrating that with a very special season. So, we're starting off with all roads lead to the station. So it's going to be a part of the presented series with Airdrie, the city of Airdrie at Birchchurch Theatre. So
that's
we're
fantastic.
Very excited about that. And local playwrights, all local young kids that are going to be involved with it too. So it's a great family show, very great show to start off the season. So we're very excited about that and to be a part of being on Birchchurch Theatre for Christmas. So that's going to be a great show. And then we turn into February and we got something for everybody. So we got more for the mature audience, I guess. We usually do a lot of kids shows and family stuff, but this for Valentine's Day weekend, we got kind of like a love one act evening. Okay. So we're going to do two plays that sound almost exactly the same. He thought, she thought, and he said, she said. So two romantic comedies that are completely different, even though they sound exactly the same kind of.
So you got to check your ticket to make sure you're going to the right show.
Exactly. And we're really excited because we're going to be doing that at Inspire. So we're really excited to be involved with this great new facility that we got opening up here really soon in Airdrie and be part of that history in this place. So, yeah.
So I was at a gathering a little while ago, and one of the questions that came up was, what do you think about the Inspire Center and the spend of $65 million? I know it's only 61. It was $4 million under budget. And I've thought to myself, what a beautiful building and what a great centerpiece for our community for a long time to go. So I've been a big supporter of what the Inspire Center stands for and what it's going to mean. Even as a podcast host, there's going to be a podcast studio there. There's going to be meeting rooms. What does it mean to you as an artist to have that centerpiece of our city geared towards you?
It's very exciting. It's a beautiful building. Airdrie finally has something that's big, shiny new building and a place that we can actually gather. We have some great places that we can go and we can present, but a place that like artists all from all different kind of mediums and different areas can kind of come together and kind of gather there. A place that's kind of built for them where they can all come and express their talents and stuff like that. So it's a great start. I think it's something that's going to lead to hopefully something bigger and better in Airdrie, something more to come. And we're really excited to have something like this in Airdrie. It's something that I think we've been waiting for a long time here in Airdrie, and I'm excited to share it all with Airdrie.
It finally feels like we're growing up as a city. Like we're finally getting the nice things, and we're hitting that critical mass of infrastructure that allows us to really do iconic things.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And like we're growing so big and we're getting so big, but now we're getting some of those things that we need with that what that big city gets.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
And it's exciting times. There's going to be lots of exciting things in the future, hopefully for everyone, for sure.
Now, in Airdrie and around Airdrie, they're starting to film some just massive shows that are huge successes. What do you attribute those films and those shows coming here to that vibrant culture that's here? Or
I mean, I definitely hope so. I think it's definitely a good start, and I think it has the potential to be, and we just need a little bit more support on the back end to get things going a little bit more in Airdrie. Sure. I think, and I think we're getting there. We're, especially with the election coming up, I hope we get some new people in here and get some just some more momentum and space for that to grow, because it's there. It's just ready to blossom, I think. And
so on our show, our very first guest was Ter from the Arts and Culture Council.
Right.
And he talked about the need for support as well. What kind of support would you like to see from the city?
Honestly, the biggest thing that we struggle with at Nose Creek Players is, venue, an actual affordable venue. There's only really right now one traditional venue to perform at, and it is kind of expensive for non-for-profits. It's hard to get in there. There isn't enough availability either as well.
Right.
So that's one big thing, is availability of traditional performance art spaces, and spaces to actually rehearse and do all those kinds of things. We're having to do rehearsals sometimes in people's basements, and having to just make do. So we'd love to have an actual space where nonprofits can afford to actually run their programs. I don't think we're always 100% supported in the city sometimes with that. I think we can do more with rates for non-for-profits and stuff like that to kind of help us out a little bit, and trying to keep the arts community growing and thriving in Airdrie.
Now, when you talk about community theater, it's the plays, it's the big shows. What else is it? Tell me more, because I've seen you guys do big shows on a stage. I've seen you do micro shows for kids at a park. Tell me what it entails.
So we want to try to see what we can do to what's the best way to put it? One of the things we want to be inclusive for everybody. So we want to find shows that work for every demographic.
Sure.
Whether that be, the youth is very passionate and really want to be involved with shows. We recently had the season auditions, and we had such a big turnout, and we would love to cast everybody. There's just so much great talent that was out there. So we want to try to find different little things that we can appeal to everybody. And we do have our drama camps that we're in the summer. That's a program that we're looking at developing and growing further.
Excellent.
And we've seen a huge demand for it, and we just we're looking to get some funding going for that. So we've started a really important fundraising drive for this season, $40 for 40 years, and that fundraising effort initiative is helping support that programming, so we can expand that and get pay some drama teachers to put together some really top quality stuff, and and just pay for our program so we can put on top quality productions and keep our shows in Airdrie with local talent, and develop that scene further and further.
So when you say $40 for 40 years, walk me through the fundraiser. How can people get involved?
So the best thing to do is visit nosecreekplayers.com. Right on there is the link to our $40 for 40 years fundraiser event. You click on that, it'll take you right to our fundraising page. We're doing it through the Alberta crowdfunding platform. So it'll take you right to that page where you can donate there. And right now, every dollar that you donate, the government is matching that.
Fantastic.
So throughout the whole season, we're going to be having and running this fantastic program. This is a great way you can show support and help us spread arts and culture in Airdrie. And
for our listeners, we're going to put the link in the show notes. So when we send out the show notes, you'll be able to make one click and drop off your $40 for 40 years there to support the theater and the arts here in Airdrie. Let's talk a little bit about your favorite theater and arts. What's your favorite show? What did you grow up liking?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's.
Whew.
Or did you have a favorite actor or actress?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Favorite actors are definitely, Daniel Day-Lewis and Charlize Theron are top favorite actors of all time right now.
Man, I miss Daniel Day-Lewis movies.
Yeah,
I was watching There Will Be Blood just the other day, and you forget that he's acting. You see him as
that performance. Just man, that's just that gets me motivated to get back to acting. It was just like just awe-inspiring what he can do. Anything he would do, I'd watch. I mean, recently, I got to see Streetcar again at Theatre Calgary that they did last season. It was an amazing rendition of it. The lead actor, Stafford Perry, who did, I grew up with him. I did, drama with him growing up. So cool. It was kind of cool to see him up on stage and doing what he's doing. And it was just seeing great actors up on stage doing what they love is it's just so inspiring.
Now, if I'm somebody who wants to get into acting and I've never taken that step, is Nose Creek Players for me? Is it something that a new person can get involved with? Absolutely.
We're always looking for people to come in and get involved, whether you want to just be, behind the scenes helping out with, set decoration or light designing, or just getting up on stage. We're always looking for people to come in and be involved. We'll never turn anyone away. We want everyone to have a spot for sure. And we'd love to have you come out for sure.
So when we talk about the Inspire Center, the grand opening is on, I believe, the 17th? Or the 4th is a sneak preview.
Ribbon cutting is tomorrow.
Okay.
And then that's kind of the soft launch. But October 2nd is the official grand opening gala event. And then, from there, the whole month of October is kind of a big month-long celebration for the community. So we've got things going on every day.
That's fantastic.
Different performers and different cool things to check out. It's going to be pretty incredible and a lot of fun. And we hope everyone from Airdrie comes in and checks out this amazing, beautiful building.
Now, last question for you. Where do you see the Nose Creek Players being in 40 years?
Oh man, I hope in 40 years we have our own theater, our own space that we can call home, where we don't have to look around and see where we're going to perform this time. We can have a home and a place where everyone can come and know where we are.
Kaal, this has been absolutely fantastic. I love theater. I love live theater, especially, has always been something that I've been a huge fan of. And I'm so glad to see it starting to really bubble to the top here. And we're hitting this critical mass where so much great arts and culture are coming out of the city. So thank you for what you do. You bring people a lot of joy.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
Perfect. You. And thank you so much for being here on Airdrie Inside. I'm your host, Chris Glass. We'll be back with more great episodes coming up.